everybody, it's Mike, Treasure Coast Fishing Chronicles. I have a lot of new sound equipment stuff I've been trying to work out, so let me know if you have any recommendations on how to shoot better videos or anything like that. I'm new to the social media thing. Talking to myself sounds kind of crazy to me, but I'm doing this for you guys, so I appreciate your support. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos. There's a lot more to come. I'm going to keep posting whether you do or not. So, this week we fished everywhere. We fished Sebastian Inlet, we fished Indian River, we fished Indrio Road, DJ Wilcox. You saw me fishing with my kid down at the library. We went out on the boat for a while before. The spillway was busting. We did pretty good there. John had surgery. Surgery went well. We'll be back on the water in a little bit. My boat's in the shop, getting redone. So let's go over what worked. This week, our clear winner, the Berkeley Power Minnow. He was awesome. Outperformed everything else, hands down, the undisputed champion. We did try out a new bait today. I will be posting a product review for these to go more in depth. These are Bass Pro Shops brand Crappie Max, and they 1/16 ounce jig head, baby shad icicle color pattern. These guys worked really well too. First cast I caught a cichlid. Next cast I caught a snook, and then I switched to the power minnow because he swallowed the bait, and the power minnow just caught over the shad every time. Nothing against the Bass Pro Shop. It is an effective bait, and it's definitely a good price, so no knocks there. The DOA shrimp was second place. He did great. Longtime favorite of mine anyways. Got the trout, got a couple of snook bumps on it. It was really kind of windy. It's a lightweight bait, and we were getting pulled out of the water, wasn't presenting correctly. But all in all, it was the second best performer. Third place goes to Z-Man's, the Diesel Minnow, Slam Shady. I think it's a paddle tail, paddlers. We used opening night, I believe is this color, or Slam Shady, over the Diesel Minnow, or over the Purple Demon. It did great, but we didn't, honestly, it probably would have done a lot better if I had used it more. The other baits were just working so well that I kind of neglected it a little bit more, so we can do another review on that. I think for future reference, if I'm going to be doing reviews on baits, I'll probably just do two and do a side-by-side comparison. Honorable mention, I told you guys to get out there and try it. The Voodoo Mullet looks great. It swam great. It was just the kind of fishing we were doing, especially at the spillway. It was very windy, high current. This is a mid-water drift down bait and mid-water presentation vest, and the wind was so bad it was catching my line and pulling them up out of the water. I put a tungsten jig head, one of these guys, above them, right up here on the line, and it was helping them pull down at a better angle and keeping them in the water, but the presentation was awkward and he would go kind of diagonal. Couldn't really control. I was taking a friend out. He wanted to get on some fish. He hasn't caught some fish in a while, so I said, yeah, I can put you on some snook. We didn't catch anything monstrous, but 20 inches is a good snook. Caught a couple of 22 inchers. He came out with me a couple times after that too. Did well all those times. What's coming down the line with this storm? Good feeling about the front of the storm. Usually the worst side of a storm is the northeast corner, and you get a lot of tornadoes, stuff like that with it. Tropical depression, tropical storm, I believe it might be a category 1 now. I haven't been following it too closely. It's a little outside. I'm outside of the cone, and I don't really know anybody on that side of the state. My thoughts and prayers go out to you. I know you guys have been beaten up over the last few years. We took Gene and Francis in 2005, and that was my graduating year in high school, giving away my age. But we had no power for 2 weeks. It was pretty rough, and I definitely feel for everybody that has to suffer through storms like that. What it means for us on the East Coast for fishing is all good things. We should be getting a pressure shot, which will trigger a bite. You got 3 days with a front that comes through before the storm. Usually kicks the bass up a little bit. 3 days after the front goes through. While the front is here, it might die off a little bit, especially if the temperature drops. Bass are really thermosensitive, so it manipulates the bite a little bit more there. Salt water, we have currents running through here all the time. I don't anticipate the salt bite's going to change a whole lot. Might trigger the mackerel run to start a little earlier. We'll see how that goes. The mullet run I feel like starting to dry up now. But there's still a lot of time to get out there and get on the water, have fun, fish, be safe. I'll see you out there. If you guys see me and I have merch, I am always passing it out. So say hey, like and subscribe, Treasure Coast Fishing Chronicles, and we'll see you on the water.